talk. It's time to get to put in action. It's time to get to talk about what we've been talking about right on the show called The Music Camp with yours truly PMC, aka PT, or rather can also call me Pressure T right here. Very excited to be here on this show right here. My first guest on this episode is Umusepela Chile from Zambia, Lusaka, born in Charleston, as we get to have a chat with him right here. Alright, so I would like to find out, born in Zambia, Charleston, the first thing that I would like to find out from you in Chile, where it came from?
Chile I'm a junior. My father is Chilean. So Chile comes from Chilean. Yes. So, and I think that's where it comes from.
Let's talk about, I can find out about Umusepela. Breaking it down. Umusepela. Maybe your head Tamba, Taweka, and Zambia. Not everybody can be able to know what that means. Umusepela.
Umusepela is a Bemba term which means youth. Yes. So I added Umusepela Chile, Umusepela to Chile, since Chile is a word which says stop it in Bemba. It means stop it. It's Chile, but finishing it's Chileshe. You get it? Yeah. So I added Umusepela. It's more like a sentence, like telling Umusepela Chileshe. You mean it? You understand? Like Umusepela Chileshe meaning youth, stop it. As a youth, you should stop it.
Maybe bring it back. I know people watching right there. Few of them believe in new artists, new cats. I say they're like, you guys new artists, yeah. Let's hear. How do you feel when people get to call you in that light? They don't want to listen to your music. They don't want to give you a chance. By so doing, maybe they don't even know what you're going to do.
It kind of pains a bit, but when you grow as an artist, when you're growing, you tend to understand that music it comes in different phases. There's rock, there's hip hop, there's R&B, and so on. So maybe that person isn't in what you're doing. Maybe he's in love with R&B and you're doing hip hop, or maybe he's in love with rock and then you're doing hip hop, or maybe you're doing R&B. So you just get to understand and move on. Yeah.
Let's hear your story. How did you start your music? How did you start to say, okay, this is the time I need to come out, this is the time I need to do something? How did you start initially?
As in starting to record.
Discovering yourself, okay, this is me, and this is what I can do as an artist.
Okay. Sometimes I think and say I wasn't meant to do this, because the way I grew up and who I've become, something different. Like my parents always go like, really, you're doing music now? But it's cool, they are cool with it. I started doing music the time I finished my grade 12. Yeah, but I used to play beats. I liked playing beats on the desks, maybe during drama time at school. And then after I just finished on a Friday, and on a Saturday, I decided to go to the studio. Yeah, and I just found this man, made some relationships. Then later on, he was making some beats. So I started doing those freestyles on the beat. I was like, I like it, try it. And we made a studio schedule. I went, recorded. It was awesome. Though I've been writing, I started writing music earlier. I just used to write, get some inspiration from different artists, and so yeah.
Your parents are aware that you're doing music?
Yes.
Like you mentioned in the statement, they're saying, now you're doing music? And I know for some parents who are watching right there, they're like, you're not going to make anything out of music. How did you manage to convince them saying, okay, this is what I want to get to do and take this as something very serious?
It wasn't easy. My dad is one of those men they call holy men. Yeah, I'm not saying he's holy, but the cool man. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's an accountant by profession, so I'm sure you definitely know the type of man he is. Those men who would like their children to grow in a professional way, maybe work in a bank or something. Yeah. But the first time I recorded a song, I knocked off very late. It was 22 hours, and that was the first time I arrived at home that time. So dad was like, where are you coming from? Let me see your phone. And he wanted to check, but that age, if you have like a girlfriend, when you know that you've done something wrong, you get to erase all the text messages in your phone, but it was all cool. It was like, where were you? No, I was just chilling, we got late and stuff. That brought fear to me. The way he acted brought fear to me, like, what if I tell him that I'm doing music? Is he going to understand? Because I just came late and he's like this. And sometimes he used to talk bad at certain musicians, more especially rappers. You might bump yourself into a rap song which is talking about maybe insulting and stuff. Yeah, we should say using curse words. Yeah, so he used to talk ugly about rap. And I'm a rapper, so I was like, let me just keep it cool. But I continued. People out there are the ones who started telling him that your son does music. So it took some time before he came to discover. But I saw he discovered and couldn't say anything bad. I don't know, maybe it's because of the same influence that his name started getting from what I was doing. Yeah, people do favors when you're doing something good. Yeah, so maybe they'll be like, oh, this Chile Square's father. Oh, maybe give him a ride to town, certain stuff like that. I don't know if he got bribed by that, but we've never had an ugly talk about music, and I feel he accepts. Sometimes he used to call me, hey, I heard your song on radio. Hey, people are telling me that you're on TV. That's good. So I was like, maybe this man is proud. Yeah, but
at one point, did you feel like, okay, this, what I'm doing, I just want to get to reach out maybe to people who in the community, people who know you just to hear, okay, this is Chile, you can also do this. At one point, did you have that dream, like a small dream? Everybody have that petty dream that they always want you to think about, like, okay, I want to get this and that.
Not really. I've grown up a sad guy. Should I say a boy who was very sad, lonely, isolated most times. Imaginations. Used to have imaginary friends. Like I'll be talking to myself, hi. You're making yourself as if you are acting a movie, playing certain roles alone. That really affected my esteem in the presence of people. So by then, I used to feel like, why do people always pick on me? Is it because I'm humble, or
so people used to pick on you?
Yeah, in certain areas they used to take advantage.
Which areas are we talking about?
We're talking about something to do with the way you're playing. When you're playing, you get to feel that these guys, they don't treat me the way they treat others. It's like I'm always the last person. I'm always the last to pick. I'm always the last to do everything. They don't compliment me. I'm always the one to laugh at. I'm always the one to bring a story on, certain stuff. So I developed my inner confidence, of which I developed a voice which I wanted to be talking on my behalf, which scared them. A voice which told them that this person can surely tell you what you have done in case you do anything wrong to him. So my own music, everything is all about me, my experience, because I know someone out there is experiencing what I used to experience. So I'm trying to help that person to feel that you can be who you want to be. You can tell them to stop. You have the voice. So mainly my music was just to hear out. And I can talk to PMC, but I can't talk to someone who's in Cabo, but I can do it at once if I do it in a song. That was really the in thing, was to bring out my anger whenever I feel it. I felt music could help me.
Still having a chat with Chile, or rather Umusepela right here. We'll be back on the flip side as we get to find out more about his journey and how
Kwacha Celebrity Newspaper and Magazine A New Dawn. See Zambia from inside out. Get the exclusive news from Kwacha. Travel around and catch the glimpse of Zambia's mighty wonders. Entertainment, sports, politics, religion, lifestyle, fashion, health, education, love and relationships, culture, wedding club, and the list is endless. Only from your weekly newspaper and payday quarterly magazine. Get your copy now. Kwacha Celebrity Newspaper and Magazine, A New Dawn.
Alright, so we're still having a chat with Umusepela Chile, just in case you just joined us right about now. This is called The Musical Cave, hashtag Team Vekeko, just in case you didn't know. So we have talked about how it has been as far as his music is concerned, and also how he came up with his name, and also where he was born. Right about now, I want us to get to dwell much on how you would describe Zambian music in Zambia in general.
Zambian music, I wouldn't say it's bad, I wouldn't say it's good. I just feel like it's lacking certain arts which I feel I can contribute, if they accept, because at the end of the day it's what people say. If people love your arts, if they don't, so what people say is what really matters. So another way, I'm just saying that there's that art which they need to hear, they need to get, they need to understand, and I feel I can provide that. Yeah, I think that's what I can say.
Let's talk about you guys who are coming up who are fresh in the game. There's always that thing that you get complaints saying you're not given a platform, you're not given a chance for your music to be heard right there, out there, for people to get to accept it at the end of the day. That's it. Don't you feel there's something that you lack for people to get to accept? Because there's no way that you're going to force a viewer, maybe a person who's watching right there, saying, okay, this is me, this is what I can do. If they don't like it, they just don't like it. Do you feel there are some things that you get to lack for people to get to accept?
One thing I've come to understand is that I'm not so much into those people who say it's time. I just feel hard work pays. You know, you can't just start and expect everything to come on a silver plate. Everyone was worked hard for something. They always want you to give them that respect, and you just have to. And sometimes we fail to support them. You get it? We fail to support them, and then when they are there, that's when we want them to pay us attention, which is not right. So I feel, just do your arts. The problem is people start doing music, should I say other artists, or mainly we underground artists, we like doing music for fame, which is wrong.
Okay, so if we don't do music for fame, what are you doing music for? You yourself as Chile?
I'm doing it to change, to bring change.
What change are you trying to bring out?
The change in a youth. I'm representing a youth. I'm teaching someone how to be. Most times songs which haven't blown up are the ones which change people, because they have that anger, that pain. Because when you're up there, it's hard to tell the deep story. It's always about excitement.
So does it mean that it's always a must, a song that makes it, a song that is a hit, is not a song that has to be a hit?
Not really that.
Because you're trying to bring out a point saying you're trying to bring out the change. And most especially when you talk about the change, you're talking about music that is maybe adding more value to someone's life.
Yes.
And you find that most hit songs that we have, maybe, I'm not saying that I'm saying it, but maybe someone out there will say they don't add value by their hit songs.
People don't understand the difference between a hit song and a popular song.
Okay, yeah. I'd like to hear it from you.
No, a hit song is something that hits your heart. You get it? Something that makes you to be like, this is it. And a popular song is something that people listen to be like, and then after doing that, it's gone. Now, we've seen the PKs. Those are hit songs. They're still running in the blood of Zambian music culture. You get it? But you find certain popular songs, it will play for a period of time. The next time you play it, you start feeling like it wasn't mastered properly. Yeah, you get it. So there are popular songs and hit songs. I can do a hit song, but it can't go popular. It can be everywhere. But everyone will be like, this is a nice song. But why isn't it everywhere? It's because it's not popular. Yes.
So which one would you love to have? Popular, hit song?
I'd love to have a hit song, because it will stand for a period of time. maybe even forever.
Stand a period of time, but without giving money back to you.
That's the point. You make your music for the money. At the end, you are in a hurry, because everything that comes with money is always in a hurry. So you make music for money so that you hurry up and make the money. You leave out certain stories that you were supposed to put in. So I would do music for the money only. If someone says, we love your heart, we really think you deserve to be paid for that.
Will people appreciating your music put food on your table? People just say it's a good song. Okay, so you said you want to bring out a hit song, not a popular song.
Yes.
Because a popular song is one of those songs, but still, someone who has a popular song will still pay for quite a number of bills because it's all over. People are booking him with shows.
And then,
but you're having a hit song, it's not putting food on the table, but someone's just appreciating chikali guys, chikali, but
okay, just one point of correction. Songs don't put food on the table, but the marketing strategy and the connections that you make brings food. You can have a popular song, you can have it all over, but if you don't have a strategy, if you don't have good connection, you don't know how to interact with your audience, how to bring them close, to just remain a popular song and to just remain poor. Yeah.
Well said. Still having a chat with him. On the other side, we get to find out which strategy Umusepela Chile is using as far as the marketing is concerned, and also what other plans does he have, maybe as far as the music is concerned, right here on the Musical Cave with yours truly, PMC. Team the Cave right here on this show right here. Still having a chat with him. On the other side, we get to find out his marketing strategy, because we don't just want to talk from without, but from within. We get to talk to him with more details right here.
Busy on it. Leka because say leka nilote che ine ndiwe nikonkate yanga unisekese nyenyezi yanga nikukaniza mu mutu ine nasokonezeka ndiwe zuba nyenyezi mukaze mukale mungeli unipase kwa wako mutima nipange mwezako kwa siri ndiwe zuba nyenyezi yanga yanga umanvesa mushe zuba nyenyezi leka pamozi leka bamange chikwati nikukonda not na boza leka bazonde paja nice skin na kakala my own ndiwe banja nilitentendiwe mwana my sweet coast banana nilidonki nikufela dead washika ndiwe wanga that's the thinker kameka ikaseka na tiyewe yanka zuwa nyenyezi yanga yanga umanvesa mushe zuwa nyenyezi zuba nyenyezi zuba yanga diwe zuba nyenyezi zuba yanga diwe zuba nyenyezi zuba yanga zuba nyenyezi
so before that break, I did mention about getting to talk about his marketing strategy. Or rather, few new artists feel like, okay, marketing my music is sheer waste of time, or maybe they have no idea what it takes for their music to reach out to a number of people right there. So before that, you mentioned something about marketing. Maybe someone might have a popular song, like you put it in your own words, but they have no connection. They don't know where and how to make a show. Let's hear some of the strategies that you are making as Umusepela Chile.
I don't really like sharing what I'm planning. I usually like to bring it out, but I'll just hit a bit of those strategies that people should, or should I say, an upcoming or an underground artist like me should consider. You know, music is like a company of which people don't know. You know, we should relate it to these other commercial companies which comes. You can see maybe this company has come, it's all over. You see, the problem with us underground artists is that we want someone to invest in us before we even invest in ourselves. We want someone to believe in us even when we don't believe in ourselves. So if you keep on making music, make good music, so that even the time that when your time will be there for you to be popular, I don't know, whatever, you have music to perform. Get it? People want one hit song. People will always listen to your song and say, okay, fine, this is a nice song. What's next? But like, that's when you're busy in the studio trying to update yourself. Make music whilst you are underground, because when you are up there, it's all about money. And people, when they notice that you're just doing it for money, they forget you.
So for now, if I was to think in my own thoughts, for now I feel like you are okay in the zone where you are as an underground artist. You feel like it's not your time. You feel like, okay, this is me, I'm just okay, because you feel like you're not ready to be out there.
You know, hip-hop, or should I say rap music, is very, very, very crucial. When you are making rap music, you always first want to have credit. You want people to notice that you rap. You want people to know that it's you who is there. And then later on, you want them to listen to what you're trying to tell them. So my stories are still there. I ain't saying I'm cool, because if I was, maybe I would have stopped by now. But I feel my story is still going. And as my story is going, if that blowing time comes, it's cool. I'll receive it, because that's my benefit. It's my benefit. I deserve it. So right now, I wouldn't say I'm cool, but I feel I'm okay making music, because I want art to come out. I want art. I want people to listen to good music. I want people not to get fed up with my music. So I'm cool. If people want to accept me on the next, I have people who have accepted me. Yeah, I'm that person who always appreciate what I have. If I have one fan who is listening to my songs every time, and I don't even care if he's showing himself or herself to me, it doesn't matter, as long as it's cool, and I'm fine.
A quick response to the question that I'd like to find out as we're wrapping up with this show right here. A quick one, without you getting to think too much about the answer. You just need to mention the name, and if the answer will require an explanation, I request you to get to do that.
Sure.
A quick one. Which rapper in Zambia would you feel they are wasting time being in the industry? A quick one, without you thinking.
I feel like
without you thinking, just mention the name.
Rough Kid.
Okay.
Yes.
A quick one. Which woman in Zambia, maybe a model or anybody that you look up to?
Are you saying something like my crush?
Yeah, that's all.
Feel Wazy. Yes.
Which group in the industry do you miss so much that you feel they were still adding more impact in the industry?
Come again.
Which group, like maybe if I was to say which group in Zambia, for example, those guys who were singing together like a group, like 4, 5, what, would you feel okay if they were to come back? These guys were adding more value in the industry.
I think Zone Farm
Okay.
used to do good.
And if you were to change something in the industry, what would be that and why?
I would like to change the the music system where big artists are only recognized by them.
Okay, the other question that I have for you right on the show is if Umusepela Chile had a choice in terms of not being a rapper, like taking music on another different level, which other style would you have chosen? Being a rapper?
I would just be a manager.
Wow, interesting stuff. All right, so having a chat with Umusepela Chile right here on the Music Cave. Hope you're having an awesome time. On the other side, we get to wrap up and say our BYE right here.
Umusepela Chile apanyantire unze panyantire naine shiretino kufuira pachine chinka chirenje ba vespa fuire kumatia gas mwaputire mu room na vespa sena ikele short tuleti mwadi mukonkele shiranjire pati ni mwamwipe kuti mwachiposani ngachari kulimwe ndemwana pa picture penge abantu belelila what happened police ukwipa first student na toxic gas who can do that then mulesta defender yali no riot vespa di mukati I'm sure she tried to kupunda after isafiro kupe match tele suffocate muletu chitira ko offender friend is dead your story is bent tole pindem biasa pa mantendi kumfwe fellow mwaisile wounded and sadly vespa sadi mu bed in short rights were violated not only that a breath and dead kakeninga bufimbe belendeta I'm ready ukulandira kwa basilanda abantu mufengele so buntungwa no menes twasile kumanda la teta landa patimo mufungwa atitwika le tondolo tetin kwani sepanti yo mufula futi filamba ne tet fefinde ke yusi munanji pakefo ichindike ha pakefo ichindike na eno kukwata skulu kulande tsungu na taito ikulu chuna dishi bavadi untiro bukulu weskulu bantenga mufya mungulu kulabenga mpako chance skulu kutina tashapantu pia ter kulolo na sharengela campus kulu pano unza na lefanka chitef kulu nangu nafende chinko na kwa misepele singa hapo kutira belala balwisha kutampo kuingira jipa na bomchacha rofikansa bachacha kubepa batendekele lo kuitumpa bakutira fike sashupa na bane mwisa kama na sano kupo kwangalisha bweche kupo filenje ba vespa lonsa chilan stalesta whisper ndio mfalen staleli la help kubantu abashi patuime tubomvyensa mbushi batupa ngemsepele mitiko na tuime tulande ndelande charo tugade tuile kaba bantu basendensa mbwishe swala pano pesonde.
After having a few minutes chat with Umusepela Chile right there, very interesting and one of the guys that you need to look out for. Like we did mention, they cave right here. We want to get to unleash different talent from different artists right there. So I'm pretty sure you got something. Make sure that you get to follow this show for more updates and which artists are we going to be featuring. You, the people who are watching, you are the people who get to make this show possible. So we love the support that you're showing us and continue with that support. Keep spreading the news that this show is on, and yes indeed, #Timvekeko. So catch us next time as we have another exclusive interview with another different artist right here.
He will open doors. No one can close. I'll walk right in. I'ma walk right in, yeah. Walk right in. Walking open doors, yeah. I'll walk right in. I'ma walk right in, yeah. Walk right in. Walking open doors, yeah. God's timing is the best time, yeah. And delay is not denial. We look at you to take a low way. We must wish you call us highway. If he promised it, he will do it. For he's not son of man that he should lie. Now is he son of man that he should